What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati, and as always, I am joined by the podcast dad, Choops. How are you? Happy start to the NFL regular season, my friend.
Yeah.
Cheers
to that.
Man, I got water. You didn't tell me you're getting a drink here?
I said I was getting something to drink.
Yeah, but usually for you, it's like something adult. Now, all right. You know what? You vamp for a second.
I'm going to vamp. Okay. Guys, have you seen this pretty hat of mine? It's the Philadelphia Eagles, right? And it's a Super Bowl champion hat. Mr. Cincinnati will never know what that is. Unfortunately, Mr. Cincinnati won't know what that is. As you know, being Mr. Cincinnati, not a lot of championships here. So I feel bad for him. Anyway, welcome back.
That is the last time I let the podcast dad vamp for any reason of any kind. I'm just kidding, buddy. It's, you know what? It's all in good fun.
Like your shirt.
Here. Thank you very much. This is me being optimistic, okay? That is all I can do in this situation this weekend, all right?
It's a nice patch on your shirt, too.
Just don't worry about the damn patch, all right?
I got one of those.
That's in the past. That's in the past.
See that patch?
That's in the past, all right? Oh. I am just...
Oh.
And what a
Kyle,
7 seconds.
I hope you're watching. Don't answer your phone tomorrow. Don't answer your phone tomorrow.
Like he's going to be really, really mean to you tonight. Like I'm Kyle, don't say I didn't warn you, man. All right. It's anyway, we're
that I don't want to say, but those promos are coming. Rocket ship and the fuel. Those are the phone calls you're going to get, buddy.
Anyway, welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. As always, make sure that you are following us at Junkies Pod on X, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. Make sure that you are supporting our friends at Main Event Wrestling Network as well if you want an incredible collective of great blogs, awesome podcasts, great short form content, great funny as hell memes. You name it, we've got it. Follow us at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. Let's see what Kyle's got to say here. He wants to know what shirt size you are. He is an XL.
Small.
What?
Oh, no, I'm gonna wear a small.
Why are you going to wear a small?
Eagles lose, I'll wear a small shirt on this show.
Oh, we heard it here, Kyle. I hope you heard that. I hope that everybody out there watching heard that because I'm curious to.
I'm that confident. I'm that confident.
Damn. Let's hope that doesn't come back and bite you in the ass. All right. But you know what? All this talk about t-shirts here, make sure that you are following our friends Gorilla Press Apparel at Gorilla Press APP on X. Use promo code WJP2024 for 25% off site-wide. We've got some incredible merch there. If you are a wrestler, manager, promoter, if you're in the industry, you need some merch for your tables, hit them up. They do take commissions and do some fantastic work. Also, got a couple of great events coming up this September. First and foremost, this weekend, Battle for Sale Creek, hosted by the SCI tournament. We're going to get super fancy Scott Hensley, I'm sure. This will be streaming live on IWTV. Got the likes of Adam Priest, Manders, Sensei Aaron Wade in a dog collar match against Mad Dog Connolly. Good luck. We will actually be talking to him about the fallout from this match next week, so can't wait to see how this goes, and hopefully he shows up in one piece. Later tonight, we will have Kasey Owens joining us to talk a little bit more about this show, but once again, that is sponsored by the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. Also coming up, September 28th, Coastal Empire Wrestling Talk is Cheap. We've got Randy Reno, we've got Keem Young, Michael Walker, Hunter James, Tyler Shoup, who will also be joining us on episode 3 of Coastal Countdown, I believe that is that we're at now. I cannot wait to talk to him about his match coming up as well. Tickets are available. $3 Wells, $3 Miller Lights. What's not to love about that, buddy?
There's not much. How much are front row seats?
I believe that they are $20 there. Yeah,
$20 to sit front row to this. In this economy, I'll take that.
Yeah, no, tickets are selling fast. Their last show, Legends of Low Country, was damn near at capacity that night. You do not want to miss this if you are in the Savannah, Georgia area. Last up, Marcus Mathers, All I Want, coming up September 26th from the H2O Wrestling Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Wrestling Junkies Podcast are one of the official sponsors. Incredible roster of talent that is being assembled for this. Marcus Mathers is one of the hottest names in in wrestling right now. I mean, you think of him along the lines of Nick Wayne, Jordan Oliver, Billy Starks. Like, this is the future of pro wrestling right here, and he is showing us his genius with this show. So make sure that you get your tickets or watch live on IWTV. You done hearing me talk yet, Choops?
Nope. You got to ask a question.
You're right. Hit him with that magic number. What is it?
One. Just like Mr. Cincinnati's shirt says, one. Just tell one person about this show, and if you had some fun, maybe they can come along and have some fun with us as well.
Yeah, we're on the road to 1,000 subs on YouTube. We need your help to get there. We're at 338 right now. And yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us, but we like a challenge if everybody hasn't realized that already.
Yeah, I mean, we're Cincinnati and Philadelphia fans. We like challenges.
Yes, we do. Moving on, it is time to introduce our guest. We are thrilled to welcome back Kasey Owens to the show. This is his second appearance. First time we had him on was right before Scenic City Invitational, and now he is back to talk about Battle for Sale Creek this weekend. Again, this is an incredible event benefiting Sale Creek Middle School, and he has got a very unique open challenge here. Anyone on the faculty? Let's just... Yeah.
Let's get him in here. Let's get him in here and talk.
Yeah, No, Kasey, welcome everybody. Kasey Owens to the show. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How are y'all doing?
Can't complain.
Yeah. This is we knew we had to have you on here. You have again. I'll just put this up here. A very unique open challenge to the Sale Creek Middle High School faculty here. Okay, this make sense. Basically, is like, yeah.
Okay. The way this makes sense is this. Every time we do some of these school shows, I can see it in the face of the faculty in the school. They don't respect us as athletes as much as I would like. So, they don't know what it's like to be body slammed. They don't know what it's like to be suplexed. They don't know what it's like to be power bombed. So let's let one of them find out, because they can tell all the other ones. Let's just have one person come in the ring, try to have a pro wrestling match, and see if after that they respect us more as athletes. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking a whole lot here.
Well, now it makes sense now. I
Here we go.
Fully on board with this. Somebody step up. Let's
There's
go.
a method to my madness. I promise.
Let's go. So let's talk about Battle for Sale Creek. Tell us how this event even came together, and then why is this event so special to everybody involved?
To my knowledge, I believe this is the first show SCI has run at Sale Creek. I could be wrong. I know for a fact this is the first one I've been a part of. Mm-hmm. There's a stellar card stacked up and down. You have a good tag team match that's going to have the Future Showcase tournament winner and the Futures tournament winner from the year before against BK Westbrook and El Envy. You're going to have a fatal four-way match that is going to be full of excitement. You're going to have Adam Priest versus Manders, which is going to be a great match in its own right.
Yeah.
And you have a 6-person street fight. Coven of the Goat versus the Good Hand.
You excited for that one?
I'm going to be honest. I thought after last year when me and Suge were tangling with this Coven that we would finally be done with them. And they are just coming back again. And at least we have Wall with us for backup this time. The wild card in this to me is Azrael, because he's the only member of the Coven I've never been in the ring with. Mm. I've wrestled Tank. I've wrestled Nathan Mowry. I've never wrestled Azrael, so I have no idea what to expect from him.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, with such an incredible card, and like we said off rip, we had you on before SCI tournament back in July. Kind of looking now that summer is in the rear view, we're looking at fall right now. How would you say that your involvement in SCI has shaped the rest of your 2024?
It's definitely got me more bookings. It's got me more matches places. I would argue that it's also gotten me a few bigger matches. Futures tournament. Jameson Shook, Mackenzie Morgan, myself, first round match.
Yeah.
My nose gets busted open by Jameson Shook.
Yeah.
Y'all were there. I bled profusely out of my face.
Yep.
I would like to think that is part of the reason he is my first televised Gig City Championship defense September 14th at TWE. I get a chance to get revenge on him for that. There's just one example of how that weekend has shaped going into the fall. And it's not just situations like that for me. It has shaped other people's fall as well. The aftermath of the SCI tournament with Adam Priest smashing the trophy over Manders has led us to this match in Sale Creek. There's so much, especially when you have a weekend as big as SCI. There is so much, not that just that goes into it, but comes out of it as well. So much aftermath and fallout of that can take you to many other places and get you many other matches.
So you said it. You are the current TWE Gig City champion. How are you managing holding that title and then going into events like this? Like how's that balancing act for you?
It's a bigger challenge because in every match now, I have to think about future matches. Whereas before this championship, I didn't necessarily have to do that as much. This is a championship that is defended on almost every single TWE show. Every Saturday night, every crash course. There is no break with this championship. So in a match like I'm going to have Saturday, there may come a point in the match where I have to stop and think, how is this going to affect me in a week, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks? Whereas if I don't have this championship right now, I don't have to have that thought in the back of my mind. I'm happy to have it. That championship, in a way, to me, is a way to bring people to me because they want a challenge for it, and it gets me matches I want, that I can have. If you want the title, come try to take it. Get us both a fight out of it.
Yeah, I mean, and you bring up a great question. We've got up next here. You know, again, you said this is essentially kind of the workhorse championship for TWE, defended almost every Saturday, every Monday at Crash Course. If you're not in the immediate Chattanooga area for Crash Course, I mean, this is a $5 ticket on a Monday night for great wrestling, and it's helping students of TWE to get those reps in and to get comfortable in front of a live crowd. So if you could tell us some of the names at Crash Course right now that we should be keeping an eye on, anybody that you're excited to step in the ring with as it comes to the Gig City Championship.
I'm excited to step in the ring with Jameson again for reasons I stated earlier. I would like to step in the ring with Finesse again. I have not wrestled Finesse since I believe last February.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, there's a lot of matches I want. There's too many for me to try to articulate to you right now, but I will take any challenger for this title. Does not matter. I will be excited to choke anyone out and keep this title.
I'm mad at it. I'm mad at it at all. Let's keep an eye on the future. So obviously the reigning, defending, undisputed Gig City champion. What other aspirations do we have to kind of end this year and looking to early 2025?
Definitely travel out more places. I have a good opportunity for that this weekend. Sunday, I am in Indianapolis for KOBK.
Nice.
Awesome.
I would like to get to Naptown All Pro at some point. That is a goal for me. At this point, it's just getting to as many places as I can get, having as many good matches as I can have. I just keep racking up as many wins as possible. Like at some point, if I keep winning and however long I hold this title, at some point you can't deny me anymore. At some point you have to say, okay, this is the top guy we have in front of us, which has been my story for all of 2024. I started this year with that. That doesn't slow down just because I won the Gig City. If anything, that accelerates it. Love it.
Yeah, you were certainly on the rise, especially in the time that in the time since we've met you and gotten to know you. We know that the sky's only the limit for you here. But Kasey, as we come to the end of our conversation here, any final words for the faculty of Sale Creek Middle High School?
Pay close attention. And the other thing I have to say isn't even for the faculty of Sale Creek. It is for the podcast dad over here.
Oh.
As a Bears fan, that Eagles hat causes me pain, and you know exactly why.
Oh man, I'm trying to think. It's all right on. It's It's doinking around in my head.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
nice
think
to our
what
guests,
it
dude.
was. It's all right. I think they play the Bears this year. Well, we'll take that W again.
Sure you will. Listen, who do you have week 1? I don't remember.
The Packers tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm cheering for the Eagles. Please beat the Packers. That's all I want.
Yeah, but if the Packers win,
jeez.
Podcast Dad is going to wear a size small Main Event Wrestling Network T-shirt live on this show. So,
Okay, so as a
Win-win.
Bears fan, do you want the Packers to win so I get embarrassed, or do you want the Eagles to win because you hate the Packers?
Yes.
well said.
If a tie happens, I don't know what the rules are.
If a tie happens, it's just both. We accept a Packers victory and you wear the shirt.
Oh, I don't know about all that. I don't know about that. Man,
you know that you're going to wear the shirt. Don't.
I'm not going to wear the shirt. I'm not going to wear the shirt. Eagles are going to win, so it doesn't matter. And then whenever they play the Bears, the Eagles will win. Whenever they play the Bungles, the Eagles will win.
All right, let's calm it down over there. The Bears have some hope finally.
I've heard that every year.
Yeah, you and me both. I've felt it every year. This is the one year where I don't give up hope before week 1. Let me have this. I want very little in life.
Okay. I mean, I did draft Roma Dunze in one of my leagues, so I'm hoping he has.
I did too.
I'm hoping he has a big year.
I think you will. At least I hope so.
I hope so. You know what? I hope so too. I don't hate the Bears just when they play the Eagles. I don't hate the Packers just when they play the Eagles. I don't like the Bengals.
Why the drive-by, man? Come on.
I mean, because of you, and then I'm married to a Browns fan, so it kind of,
Well, you picked both of those lives, okay? So
no, I picked this one, the one that has champion on it. He knows about champions. You don't.
Oof. Yeah, you don't have to do him like that. That was a bit much.
he always does. That's the thing is he always does it. It's fine. It's okay. This is fine. This is okay. I tolerate it.
Casey, where can everybody find you on social media? And I know you got you name dropped the 2 events this weekend, but what else do you have going on?
You can find me on social media at the Kasey Owens, Kasey. I have obviously Sale Creek this weekend. I have KOBK Sunday, Crash Course Monday, September 14th, TWE. September 28th is also TWE. September 29th is Action at Das Barbecue, I believe.
Awesome.
Love it. Well, Kasey, thank you again for joining us. Our door is always open. Can't wait to catch up with you, and best of luck this weekend and the rest of September.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Anytime. Best.
Have a good night.
Thank you again to Kasey Owens for joining us. Remember, Battle for Sale Creek coming up this Saturday. All proceeds benefit Sale Creek Middle School. You can find that show streaming live on IWTV. Also, this weekend, we have got AEW All Out. This time it is not 1 week immediately after All In. So we got a lot to talk about here. I mean, they have done a lot to build these 8 matches in just 2 weeks.
It's 8 matches.
Yeah,
that's the first shocking part.
Yeah, we don't want to say that and then have like 5 more appear between a live collision, a live rampage, and then we're look for the OTM boys on TV. We will absolutely make sure to,
because last year's card was 13.
Pretty hefty there, that's for sure.
So
but let's be glad that it's just 8, and we'll just start from there. How about that?
We still have time to add. Yes,
I know.
You want a card breakdown, or you want to?
No, we're definitely we're doing a card breakdown, man. Okay. Give me these predictions. We'll burn through them really quickly because we've got football to watch. But first up, AEW Continental Championship, Okada against 3 unknowns in a 4-way match here. Okada had a great match with Kyle Fletcher last night on Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. What are you thinking about this match here? Any predictions?
Takeshita's going to be 1.
Yes.
I would think. I think Ricochet will be 1.
I like that.
Last one,
Fletcher again?
Maybe. I mean, he just beat Fletcher. I'm trying to maybe like Orange Cassidy. a Darby, something like that, because Darby's not on the card, or Cassidy's not on the card.
Ricochet is not in a qualifying.
Oh, there's
match.
qualifying matches.
Yeah. So that's news to me. So we'll probably figure this out tomorrow night. I would imagine.
I want you vamping. I'll find these qualifying matches.
Sure. Well, again, thank you to everybody that is watching tonight. Make sure you're following us at Junkies Pod on X. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod.
You're doing great.
Follow Main Event Network at mainevent_net. Use promo code WJP2024 for 25% off site wide at Gorilla Press Apparel. And then make sure that you are also checking out the Wrestling Junkies merch store as well. If you want something like this nifty coffee mug, it's winter.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
Takeshita versus Mortis or Morta, whatever his name is.
Okay.
Lance Archer and Mark Briscoe. And then Orange Cassidy, Brian Keith.
So, okay, that one I did hear about, because if Orange Cassidy wins, then if Brian Keith wins, then Orange Cassidy has to pay Jericho $7,000 for the jacket that he ruined 4 years ago during the pandemic era.
Hey, long-term stories. That's what we like around here.
We do like that around here. But no, realistically, as far as the other two qualifiers,
I think it's Takeshita. I think Takeshita. I guess Mark Briscoe, because Lance Archer is just kind of random.
Yeah.
And then give me Orange Cassidy.
And conglomeration is just funny to say.
Okay.
They're a lot of fun.
What is going on? Okay. My phone's spazzing out. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, that's all right. But anyway, do you see Okada walking out with the title this weekend?
No.
Really?
Give me Takeshita.
Yeah,
I think Takeshita will pin somebody else, and then you set up an Okada Takeshita match.
Because they're doing Wrestle Dream again, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okada
And that's
Takeshita Wrestle Dream. That'd be fun.
In Japan, right? I think that's in Japan.
Shows how well we're prepared for this. Let me your turn to vamp.
Yeah, it is. Yep, that is. Nope, that's in Washington. Wrestle Dreams in Washington. Okay. They have one coming up in Japan. I know that.
Okay.
Wrestle Dynasty. That's what it is. That one is it's New Japan. It's AEW. It's CMLL. The kind of their worlds collide, almost like Forbidden Door kind of thing. But that one is in Japan, so maybe not. I'll change my answer then. I'll go Okada. Because I thought that one was next, but I'll go.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just because of the run that the elite as a whole are on right now. There's no reason to take this title off of Okada right now. It's not the main event scene that I would like to see him in, but it's fun for now. He's enjoying himself. Like, I don't hate it.
He doesn't fit in the main event scene right now, so I'm okay with it. Like, I think they're using him well. I think they're transitioning him into this American audience, and it might take a second.
It's working though. Yeah. Like, I'm cool with it. That's fine. All right. I'm going to go Okada. Next up, we have the TBS Championship. Mercedes Moné taking on Hikaru Shida. Camille has been banned from ringside. Mercedes worked Japan last week, defended the New Japan Women's Strong Women's Championship last weekend. Great match from the highlights. Camille, that X Factor, has been removed from this equation. But let's be honest, Mercedes on a run with this championship. I'd imagine Britt Baker will have some presence of some sort. An attempt, maybe towards the end of the match and try to throw her off her game. But let's say Mercedes.
Yeah, we're gonna go Mercedes. They're kind of doing the break glass. We need a challenger, Shida kind of thing right now. So give me Mercedes. I think this run continues. I don't know when she loses, but I don't think it'll be this weekend. Yeah.
Next up, Young Bucks taking on Blackpool Combat Club for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli, also 2/3 of the AEW Trios champions. More teases of belt consolidation with Blackpool Combat Club having claim into the tag and trios championships. Same thing we're kind of seeing with Dustin Rhodes and Ring of Honor right now.
Some of us,
but I don't necessarily see Blackpool Combat Club winning this match.
No, I think the Young Bucks are going to win. And this one's not even like I would be shocked if Blackpool Combat Club won this. Because I think Moxley's going to have something to do with this match.
What the hell's going on with him?
I don't know.
This is like,
and I'm intrigued.
You know what this is reminding me of? When Prince became artist formerly known as Prince, and then had that had the woman with him all the time. Like,
are you talking about Prince Iakea?
No.
Oh.
As in Prince Rogers Nelson. As in
I thought,
Prince,
dude,
Prince.
I thought you were talking Prince Iakea from WCW because they did that. They did that.
But it is given that same energy of just, Prince is acting a little odd right now, and now there's this. I don't know if it's a muse or a siren, like what they're trying to get at here.
For Shane McMahon.
Nope.
What?
No.
We're gonna have a Dynamite Underground. Get ready for that, folks. It's gonna be Dynamite Underground. Shane McMahon. He's getting his shoot wrestlers and Moxley and Shafir. It's coming. Here comes the money because I don't know what it is. I'm interested to see what it is. It's a weird kind of dynamic that they have with Moxley, but the interaction last night was kind of like he was like, "Oh, I've always liked you, kid," kind of thing, and I don't know what it means, but I'm intrigued to see where they go with it. You ready for Dynamite Underground?
You have to stop.
Dabba-Kato is a free agent.
All right, you need to cut that shit out. All right, that's
Gable Stevenson's out there too. He's not doing anything. Damon Kemp, he's out there. Go watch that interview. What?
This is why we can't have nice things. What do you mean? What? Okay. All right.
Go to the next match.
Yep. Chicago Street Fight, Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander. This has to be the blow off to end this rivalry, right?
You'd freaking think so. I mean, Jesus.
It's taking too damn long to get here.
I mean, come on. What are we doing? Look, this will be a good match. The women always show out when they have, a gimmick like this, a street fight, a death match, a bull rope match, whatever they're doing. Like, this will be a good match.
Without cage, yeah.
I'm surprised it's not for a title. I'm surprised it's not for Willow's championship.
Yeah, because CMLL, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, give me Willow. I don't think Statlander needs it. I am surprised this was the gimmick she picked, or this was the stipulation. I thought it would definitely be something to neutralize Stokely, but I don't know. Give me Willow. Why not? Yeah,
I mean it's not like again, the rest of the conglomeration is out there and can even the playing field if they need to. So this will be a fun match. We've seen what these two have great chemistry. Both Long Islanders, been together forever. So this will be a fun one to watch. But blow off match. I'm gonna say Willow. Keep her, with that momentum, especially with Wrestle Dynasty on the horizon, and the fact that she's CMLL Women's Champion. So we're gonna want to get her a big win going into that show.
Yeah, I would agree.
Nice. MJF, Daniel Garcia. This one got real personal, real quick. Last night, MJF bashes a bottle or some shit over Garcia's head, gets him bleeding. Yeah. Wearing that pristine, crisp white suit, MJF just being the consummate heel. This was a brilliant opening segment last night. I really enjoyed this. Yeah.
It was very good. Yes. MJF is well, I'm interested now.
You
can't just drop a bomb and
hey, you know where to find us. DMs are open. We're very curious.
Yeah, no, like MJF's not losing 2 pay-per-views in a row, right? Especially with Daniel Garcia not confirmed he's signed yet, but he has. I don't know. Whatever is going on, give me MJF. It's Daniel Garcia, man. It's the stop, start. Yeah, and they never fully go. So everything is telling me MJF.
Yeah. So we got to wait with the rest of the world. It's okay. It's okay. It's.
I don't like a tease.
Hey! Be nice to our sponsors, okay? Make sure once again, promo code WJP 2024 for 25% off site-wide GorillaPressApparel.BigCartel.com. I got to go MJF here as well. I mean, this has been good for Daniel Garcia because they could have just as easily not followed up on this story, but factoring him into the finish at All In says that there's at least some value to him remaining on the roster right now. This is better than nothing. But like we say with most AEW stories, let's
don't sound too excited. My goodness.
Can't just you should learn by now that there are some things that you should just let me just go right.
I can't. That was funny. It's something. All right. What's the next match?
Another match of the year contender. Will Ospreay taking on Pac for the AEW International Championship. This is, I don't know, this is a pretty intense. It's one of the more intense feuds that Ospreay's had so far in his AEW run. What's up?
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
So we're seeing one member of the Trios champions challenge for a singles title. We're seeing the other two challenge for the tag team champions.
Nothing gets past you.
We're seeing the TNT champion challenge for the AEW World Champion. Why? Why are we seeing all these champions challenge other champions? Is it just because of the 2-week build? Is that why? Like it kind of sticks out that there's 3 matches like that. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, that is an interesting theory. I mean, you don't necessarily want to start a completely brand new program from scratch with 2 weeks to go between pay-per-views because there really isn't a whole lot of time to let these breathe. But I don't know. That's a very astute observation, Podcast Dad.
And also, how do you not have the women's world title on this? How do you not have Mariah May on the show?
Yeah.
I mean, she's been freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And she's not on the show.
So would you rather they have, I mean, because, she defeated Nyla Rose last night to retain the title. Would you have just waited and put that on the card Saturday with no build? I mean,
no, I would have main evented Toni Storm and Mariah May on this card.
Okay. Instead of putting them at Wembley, or the rematch would be the main event?
The rematch.
Regardless.
I mean, the story tells itself. I mean, shit. Like, Tony's pissed. Like, you could have easily put them in some kind of stipulation match, and it would have been amazing.
I would agree. I agree with you. I think, given the character that Toni Storm is playing, that, again, losing a championship, it's kind of like, if you're talking like golden age of Hollywood and those egos of actresses, in that time where, something major like that, where they get snubbed to have an Oscar or some other major award where they kind of go into hiding for a little bit and I can't be seen in public kind of thing, if we're kind of still following that All About Eve sort of storytelling. That's the only explanation that I could.
My only kickback on that is she was literally back the next week after she got turned on.
That's true, and I didn't agree with that either. That's another one of those, But
one thing to get your ass beat,
because that's another to lose a championship,
And I know you're just playing, devil's advocate kind of thing, but that's where I'm like, okay, well, you brought her back quickly, so why not?
Sure.
Why can't you have the rematch? Like it's there. You don't have to build it. There is no story there. Like the story's already built. So I don't know. That was a gripe for mine. But this match will be great. Like Pac and Ospreay will be really, really good. Like the Poison Rana he hit the other week on the stage.
On the ramp, Oof.
Crazy.
Gnarly.
And Ospreay is gonna show out. And I'm very jealous that Kyle gets to see this match live.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's not too late. We can go. I mean, we could just hop in a car. Oh yeah, that's right.
You're out of town.
No, it turns out I got my weekends mixed up. Yeah.
Okay, well,
it's still, you can't. I know that you can't. I'm just,
But this will be a good match. Give me Ospreay. He's not going to lose. Again.
Same. Yeah, Pac's going to look great.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It'll be a good match.
It's a champion versus champion match. Like it doesn't hurt anybody's stock too terribly badly, and they're not keeping rankings available on their website anyway. So unless you're looking at every graphic,
what the fuck's a ranking? Like, what are we doing?
So in a match that will likely, I don't know, I think that this will likely be the co-main event instead of closing the show.
Yes,
Bryan
this will be
Danielson,
the
Jack
co-main
Perry for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. The scapegoats finally getting his hands on Bryan Danielson and hoping to end Bryan Danielson's career. Man, Jack Perry's 2024 has been pretty damn good for how his 2023 ended very abruptly. In the grand scheme of things,
Yeah,
grand scheme of things, yes, I'm not saying it hasn't been up and down, but overall,
yeah,
net positive.
Getting the scapegoat against the original goat, that'll be a good match. I mean, Danielson's winning.
Yes.
So
no,
that's why this will definitely be the co-main event, which kind of starts Danielson's title run with a little bit of a whimper, if you ask me. I don't know. Jack Perry's not the most exciting person in the main event.
No,
he's not there yet. So I'm sure this will be fine. It's kind of a means to an end. I still think Moxley's going to have some kind of involvement somewhere on this card. Maybe this is where we see it.
But that's still super hard to predict because nothing he's doing is making sense. But then
the
again,
interaction he had with the Elite, I think, means something. And the fact that he has not done anything with the Blackpool Combat Club, that has to mean something. And now you're saying, the moment I lose this title, I'm going to retire. You know Moxley wants that title, and you know he's like, all right, I'll retire you. Like,
yeah.
So I think Moxley does something on the show, and this could be, it might be after the match or something. I don't know. Like, I see Moxley doing something with Danielson. They have to do something because they haven't interacted in.
Has been a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
how long do you draw that story out to? If that's the direction they're going in, when do you set up that first match? Japan?
Probably or next month at Wrestle Dream in Seattle. Like, why not?
All right.
Because I mean, realistically, we don't know how much longer Danielson's going to be. Like, I could see him defending this title every week, almost like an open challenge. Like, remember when Ric Flair was doing his retirement thing in WWE? It was literally every week we got like these really good matches with out of the box challengers kind of thing. Like, I think we might see that. Almost again, go back to WWE, like John Cena's US title open challenge.
Yeah, like
just have banger matches every week, and I think it culminates in Washington, where, we don't, like, Danielson's even said, I'm going to have surgery.
Yeah.
So I hate to say it, but he's literally like a ticking time bomb right now. Like, we don't know when the surgery is going to happen. We don't know how severe the neck injury is. We don't know how long this title run is going to be. So it could end next month. Yeah. Exactly. And this is not a good way to start it, in my opinion.
That's fair. But speaking of John Cena, his new movie on Prime, Jackpot, pretty damn funny, I got to say. I really enjoyed it.
That's good. That's good. I don't watch movies.
Well, this one you should. It's.
You want me to sit down and commit 2.5 hours to a non-wrestling show? I don't have time to do that. Especially with football season starting.
I'm just saying it makes for a nice date night movie. That's what I'm saying.
The hell's a date night? Oh, God. Somebody doesn't have kids. Date night. I've also been married almost 4 years. There's no date nights.
Oh,
hey, what do you want for dinner tonight? I don't know. What's in the freezer?
What is for dinner?
Main event. Main event. We got some tempura shrimp from Costco that we're gonna make in the air fryer.
That sounds really good.
It'll be fine. I'll be in bed by 9:30.
I won't. I'm gonna go watch the game. Main event.
The first quarter.
There you go. This is
Jesus, Hangman.
Good Lord. Unsanctioned lights out steel cage match. Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland. We thought this rivalry was dead and buried at Full Gear, I think.
Nope. It's not, obviously. Yeah. The dude just burned down his house.
I mean, this is probably, like, this will go down as probably one of the coldest shots in AEW history. Just that
was crazy.
Man, just an absolute.
Dude, how did they not wrestle for the title? Or did they? Did I miss that? Was that the draw that they had?
No, they did. I think so.
Champion at the time?
I think so. Yeah.
This should have been a multi-month title feud. Hangman's been great since he's.
It's been a little tough for me to get into it. It just felt off. But now, like,
good.
Yeah, this is getting steam. Like this unhinged Hangman who is just. I mean, you know, like Outlaw is too nice to call him. I feel like he's stooping down to Swerve's level now, and finally get. I mean, that's what we have said so much about when we've looked at the heel runs of Swerve and Christian Cage, especially in 2023. Yes, Christian was psychological, but Swerve was much more of a sadistic thriller kind of, almost sociopathic sort of energy.
Like a Jordan Peele character.
Yes. Yeah. That's a great way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have a question. What the hell is an unsanctioned lights out steel cage match?
Anything goes inside that cage. It's because I think the closest thing that we've seen to that was this was 2021 Britt Baker Thunder Rosa.
So what's the difference between that and a steel cage match?
It's the unsanctioned, which I mean I get it, but like that unsanctioned layer, which means we're probably going to see something. I mean, if he's going to burn down his house on the Go Home Dynamite, like we're going to see something like worse than Swerve drinking Hangman's blood or vice, however the hell it went. But like somebody drank somebody's blood.
I don't know how they're going to do that, but
they're going to find a way.
I'm excited for it. And again, Kyle, I'm jealous you get to go see this live. So screw you. I hope the Packers lose.
Prediction time.
Because I think they both.
You know who needs to win this match?
I think they both could use the win. Honestly,
I mean, everybody that wrestles could use the win, but I think
Hangman.
Hangman needs it way more than Swerve does. I mean, Swerve is coming off of losing at All In, but that was a world title match against somebody who's going to go down as one of the all-time greats.
Yeah,
that's okay, But this is especially we've got the one draw. Swerve won the death match at Full Gear. Yeah, let's give. I mean, this is going to be as brutal, if not worse. Give me Hangman in this one.
Yeah, I'll take Hangman.
All right. Anything else for the good of the order?
I don't think so. I think we're good. I think we're good.
It was a pleasure, as always, to catch up with you this week, my friend. Hope you enjoyed the long time off. Thank you guys for joining us tonight as well. Make sure that you're following us at Junkies Pod on X for all things Wrestling Junkies Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Troops. Hit them with that magic number. I'll give you a hint.
It's also Jalen Hurts.
Shut. Again, if you know one person that would enjoy our show, do us a favor and share it with them. This is the labor of love when you enjoy every second of it. Go yourself, all right?
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
We'll be back next Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, with brand new episodes of incredible guests we'll be announcing in the next couple of days. Cannot wait to share them with you. As always, have fun, enjoy wrestling, and a great big hoo-day to you all.
Gross.
Well, you just saying fly, Eagles, fly, and I didn't say a word, did I?
No, but you've muted me too many times today.
Don't act like you haven't had it coming, all right?
I like that you have that power.
Do something about it.
I don't know. Go Birds. Love you guys. Have a good, safe weekend.
We'll see you Monday.